Did you know there's a radio frequency in the Philippines that broadcasts a voice from the grave? This is a true story. In the late 1980s, after a super typhoon devastated the region of Tacloban City, a small, independent radio station was trying to get back on the air. Most of their equipment was destroyed, but one night, a young technician, Marco, managed to get a signal. He was scanning the frequencies, just listening to the hiss of static. He was about to give up when he heard a faint voice breaking through the noise. It was a man's voice, weak and filled with static, but clear enough to be understood. He was reading out a list of names. Not just any names. They were the names of people who had been reported missing during the typhoon. Marco grabbed a pen and started writing them down, thinking it was a rescue broadcast from another station. He tried to respond, to identify his station, but there was no reply. The voice just kept listing names, one after another, in a calm, steady tone. The next day, Marco took the list to the local relief center. The volunteers were shocked. Every single name on his list belonged to someone they had just confirmed as deceased. They hadn't released the names to the public yet. There was no way Marco could have known. They asked him which station broadcasted the list, but he couldn't give them an answer. The frequency he found was dead air. He went back to the station, determined to find the signal again. Night after night, he scanned the empty airwaves, hearing only static. But a week later, at exactly 3:15 a.m., the voice returned. This time, it wasn't a list. It was a message. The voice said, "Tell my Elena, I am safe. I am waiting." Then, it gave a specific address in a nearby town. Marco was shaken. The voice sounded so sad, so real. He looked up the address and found out that a woman named Elena lived there. Her husband, a fisherman named Roberto, had been lost at sea during the storm. Tears streamed down her face. She showed him a photo of her husband. Marco's blood ran cold, and she told him something that made it impossible to explain. Roberto had been a radio enthusiast. His old ham radio, broken 4 years, had inexplicably turned on by itself at exactly 3:15 a.m. the night he disappeared. The mysterious broadcast was never heard again. The frequency remained silent. Was it a freak signal, a technical glitch, or was it something else? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. See you next time.